going on, y'all? I'm live. What's going on? Gotta let the room build up. Hopefully, everybody's getting their notifications for this live stream that I choose to broadcast out of the blue. I see it's done loaded up with 3 people. Who's those 3 people that done loaded up in the chat room? What y'all want to talk about tonight? These are forever freestyles. I don't never have a set topic on live. It's whatever y'all bring to the table. Good brother, what's going down? I see you done made yourself known. Who's the other 2? Who's the other 2 out there in the chat room? Make yourself known. If you don't make yourself known, I just consider you an agent. 4 people. Who's the 3rd person? Make yourself known. I'm trying to see who's all up in the chat stream. Yeah, those thumbs up are highly appreciated, Hopefully that means it reaches out to more people, that it's a live chat going down. Let me see. I'll let the suspense build a little bit. Let me see. Just checking on something right now. So who's the other 2 people? Oh, fettuccine Alfredo with the salmon. Yeah, I had salmon myself tonight, but I put it on the grill and then seasoned it a little bit. But that sounds cool too, how you had it. Come on, agents. I know you despise me, but you wanna watch every one of my streams. What's going on? Why don't you say something? Or are y'all just listeners that don't wanna make yourself known? Which one is it? Is it the agent? Made me think it's an agent. Agents like to eavesdrop. Matter of fact, what time is it? 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's usually early. I usually like to do the streams around 11, more closer to 12, but I like going out of the blue. What's going on? What's going on? What is the topic going to be? I mean, more people get the notifications. What's up, bro? Good evening to you, too. Good evening. So, okay, now it's 5 people that loaded up in the room. What up, Rashad? What's going down? Glad you entered in the room. We got 2 agents laying in here dormant. They ain't got shit to say. Yeah, OG's coming. I just figured I'd start it right now. OG's on his way. I just figure I get it going. Sometimes, he be moving around. But as soon as I see him sharking around, I'll let y'all know that he's in the house. Yeah, cat do got their tongue. like I said, three people run recognize themselves, done spoke on it. So the other two is punk ass agents. All three people made themselves known. The punk two agents ain't saying shit. Probably because I got them blocked from trying to say anything reckless. But I'm glad they're giving me a view. I appreciate that, agent. Matter of fact, I got the stream monetized, so that's contributed to my pockets. So I like that. You could be on here all day because I know your stream. You don't even got no streams. You ain't even got your channel monetized because you ain't got enough people. So I'm not tripping. But yeah, you did miss it last night. Yeah, you did miss that last night. Yeah, we didn't even take no caller or nothing last night. Matter of fact, I'm kind of feeling that, having a caller, chopping it up with a caller, that's kind of cool. That's a different aspect of these live streams for me. You know, Usually the callers add something different to the conversation besides what y'all, putting together within the stream. Yeah, yeah, it happens like that. It happened like that with Larry that one time when I was going out. That's that's when he was coming in. Yeah, I was gonna say 3 likes. I'm feeling the likes. Likes is cool. I know y'all really be active, ready to say something soon as old school come in. That's why I didn't title this one "These Are the Tales" because I don't know when he's gonna show up, and if he don't show up, then I'll end this one and then start a new one, and then I'll call that one "These Are the Tales" because that's when he's in the house. Any regrets in life? Any regrets? I mean, if I was younger, I would say I have regrets, because you're young, but once you start getting a little older, you start to understand this life is supposed to play out the way it's supposed to play out. You know, it's like ain't no test for this life. You just gotta trial and error it the best way you can without getting all your game board pieces knocked off the board. So no, I don't got no regrets. It's like I look at it, if it was meant to happen, it was meant to happen. Especially when you start to lose, people near and dear in your life, you start to kind of really, really appreciate life more. I've seen 6 people done jumped in the room. If you ain't clicked that thumb that's pointing up, you know, now's your chance. You can do that. It ain't nothing stopping you. You regret not getting down on because it was weird, but she kept asking me to stay after class for weeks. Getting down, you mean like making something happen with her, or improving your lesson? Which one was it? Was she a bomb English teacher and you was trying to make moves with her, or you passed up making moves with her? Or, I mean, which way you going with trying to get down? But that's a good topic that you bring up. Do anybody else do they have regrets? That could be a actually good topic if anybody else has regrets. Like I said, for me, you know, life is playing out like it should, so you could have a regret, but what's that gonna help? You just gotta keep soldiering it out. Oh, okay. You was 17, she was 25. Yeah, she was a young thing then. Shoot, you should have got down on that. Even though teachers don't really bring in money, something's better than nothing. Yeah, hell yeah is right. Like I said, when an opportunity presents itself and you don't see it's too many strifes to that 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 you can see where it cause you a problem, pursue it. You always got that angel and that devil on your shoulder telling you, well, maybe I should be the nice guy and not do that. And then you got the other one like, hey, you only live once, make it happen. Yeah, I just look at it. That's a lesson right there. Whenever you slip is a lesson. Like, okay, when an opportunity like this comes about again, I ain't never gonna let that happen. Matter of fact, you voicing that might be helping someone that's playing a should I or should I not do it. That'll help them within their endeavors if they come up on an opportunity like that. So that's cool that you just voice that situation that you went through. The topic today, Larry, is so far as regrets. What regrets do you feel that you have had in life, if any? Right, go for the jugular, go for the gusto. You know, figure it out after the fact. If it ain't nothing that's gonna leave you in jeopardy, go for it for sure, bro. Okay, that's cool. Lady Lena 04. Okay, long time subscriber. Just saying hello. That's cool. She was a Caucasian sexy teacher, but you was nervous about being. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, I'm back, y'all. That was old school. Hit me up. Said he's on his way. So old school probably be joining me about maybe I say give him 20 minutes. He'll be around here. Let me restate what you said. So she was a Caucasian sexy teacher, but you was nervous about being a brother banging a teacher. Shoot, this ain't the 50s. It shouldn't be no nervousness, you know. And bro, you said go for it, and if there ain't a breaking point, then it wasn't meant. Exactly. I mean, if when nobody's no rapist around here. If she's all willing, then I don't see where the problem is. Oh, what's up, Lisa Smith? Lisa Smith's in the house, y'all. I know y'all like to sexually harass Lisa Smith. That see what you just talked about. That good brother that fits perfectly. You get your not so much practice, but whatever clever hit your brain waves to say out into the universe. You got Lisa Smith and was it Lady Lena 04? I'm thinking that's a female. Maybe you should speak up, and if it's a she, should speak up. But I would think with the title lady, it should be. But then again, you never know. It could be some Caitlyn Jenners, you know. You never know. Let me see. If you hook up with another teacher, make sure she covers herself from those youngsters. Huh. You liked her too. Let me see. Matter of fact, another teacher told me. Let me see. Oh, y'all talking between each other. Okay. Lena Horne, that's a good one. Let me say. Okay, you're a woman. Okay, so then it's two females in the room, y'all. Shoot y'all shot. Even though I can't really make out the Lady Lena Ford's little picture, I don't know, but y'all see what Lisa Smith looked like. That's probably why y'all always be saying something like, "God damn, look at Lisa Smith. I gotta say something to her." So you sipping tonight, Rashad, or are you cool? I know usually every now and then you be having something marinating to the side. Oh, you were saying your teacher liked you too? Yeah. I think everybody done had them type of degrees where, you know, the teacher was, you know, feeling a pupil a little more than any other regular student. Oh, it's a picture of your friends from way back in the day. Okay. Oh, you just chilling tonight, Rashad? Well, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I can't. I guess you can't get plastered every night, or you know. Oh, you said, "Yup, she was fine," but the other teachers, mm, okay. So what you saying? The other teachers was frowning on her trying to show you action or something like that, or I remember back in my high school, uh, some of the students that were when they were getting bad grades, it was, I mean, this teacher wasn't fine at all, but if they wanted better grades and, they was, really about, mostly it was the ones that was in people that was in sports and things, they didn't want that to mess with their sports. So, you know, she have a thing where, oh, well, if you come and do some after school activities, then, I might up that grade, but shoot, how that lady look out, you had to give me the F. Fuck all that. She looked like the sea monster. Oh, they said you favored her boyfriend. Mm, okay. Well, see, that's where you should have ran with it. Like, oh, I do, huh? Oh yeah, I would have failed because, like I said, this lady was ugly. She had warts on her face and everything. Like I said, the grade point average wasn't that important for me to have to take one of them fucking scrubbing baths where you trying to scrub all that bullshit off of you because you done laid with something that don't even look like it should be part of this planet. What's up, 33? What's going on with you? Yeah, everybody's starting to line up in the room. It's going up and down, but it be like that sometimes. Yeah, the topic so far is regret until someone else changes it to, another question. But so far is regret. You regret, not knocking off the high school teacher when you had the opportunity to, you know. You was talking to the other teacher's family members. Dang, you was getting deeply entrenched in in all kind of business. Like, So what's the few things that you regret if you want to offer up so people can elaborate with their opinions, if you don't mind me asking. 33. Some of the moves you made in life that wasn't so beneficial. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess like I said, we all got those moments where you're like, man, I should if I did this, my life could have went a whole different trajectory. But I mean, like I said, it's written in the book of life which way our life is gonna begin, and it's like we don't know the ending, and really we don't really remember the beginning. All we got is this in between right now. So when you see opportunities present themselves, take them. Okay, Lisa Smith, you said you regret getting caught up in money and regret not listening to your instincts on various occasions. Yeah, that happens from time to time. Okay, Rashad, you said you regret knocking off this Asian in high school and regret not knocking off this one my homie was scared to knock. Okay. Okay, so you basically got so you basically you was sparing your boy. You didn't wanna knock off his work, so you was just basically giving him a pass. So you wish you didn't give him a pass, because if I'm getting it right, he must have not have did nothing with with that particular individual, and you could have seen them within your confines. What's up, Kenya Fair? Matter of fact, throw your Instagram line out there. Every time I see you show up in the room, you got to throw your line out there so people can hit your Instagram and get some custom apparel. You know, I'm number one about supporting business. Let me see. You think you regret not being there to help your dad so he wouldn't have died? Ooh, that's a real hard one, but this thing, the Most High got him in a better place. So I mean, yeah, I know you being a son, you feel that way because you play out in your head what could have been if you was there, but you know the Most High has a better plan for our I won't even say fallen loved ones because they done transition. They ain't no fallen. They still around. They just in a different realm. Okay, you think Rashad said you think you think he said she was too freaky for him. Too freaky? What's too freaky? Now, the only way I can say too freaky is like if any of y'all watch Which Way Is Up when she secretly tied him to the bedpost and then she tried to bring out that fucking dildo and stick it up his ass. Now that's too freaky. But anything else where it's dealing with maybe a woman giving you a fellatio, or she wants to do it all different type of positions like in the Kama Sutra, I can't see that being too freaky. What up, Anthony English? What's going on with you? And if I was old school, you'd be like, Tone, what's going on with you? How you doing? Let me see. Yeah, Richard Pryor. Yeah, if you seen Which Way Is Up, you know what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, if none of y'all done seen Which Way Is Up, matter of fact, if you got a fire stick, if whatever kind of media you got to pull up some movies, watch that movie. If you need some laughs, that movie will definitely have you in stitches. Now y'all see that? You see what Kenya Fair done said? If y'all need that custom apparel, go right to his Instagram. He's gonna hook you up with custom. It ain't no on the rack. So many of the same styles that you're gonna see yourself in. He makes this stuff custom to whatever you like. It's custom made. Go support him. Most definitely. I gotta show love. Like I said, it's about supporting businesses. You see, they speaking to you, Kenya. Let them know. You gotta let the people that's potential clients, clientele know what's going on with your business. I'm just putting up the pitch. You gotta bat it out the park. Let me see if I miss anything. Yeah, like I said, I don't know too many things that's too freaky. Like I said, I stated in that movie, and which way is up is what's too freaky for me. But I guess it might be something that's into that. I couldn't see it. Yeah, all you gotta do, I mean, if y'all don't got no Instagram, just go to Google, type in the exact name that he put up. They'll redirect you to it, and then you get all the intel and contact information that you need. Like I said, if people got legitimate businesses that they independent and they trying to further themselves, I don't mind with someone putting up that within these streams and letting the people know. It's about supporting. Well, it got to be another way that they can get that provolone into your hands besides PayPal. There got to be some other options out there. There's so many new little ways to have money transfer from one hand to another. I mean, it got to be something out there. Let's see. I hope YouTube ain't messing with the stream again. They was messing with it last night. That's why we went off early. Cause they kept making it seem like it was not on stream. Okay, I'm seeing them pop up. Okay, okay, you're in Tennessee is why you asked. Okay, yeah, just asking. All right. Anything you regret, Kenya? I know that was the first going topic. What do you regret? Do you regret knocking off a teacher that you didn't get to knock off? Do you regret, making your move on a female that was feeling you? I mean, come on. Even you, Lisa Smith, will you regret, not letting the dude have his way with you? I mean, what do you regret? Do you have? I mean, I know you said you regret, about money things and stuff like that. Well, I mean, a lot of people have all different kind of regrets. Oh yeah, nothing like having some summer pieces. Summer don't it ain't really that long, so You gotta get your apparel put together. Shoot, but it ain't even summer. You get your fall apparel put together too. I mean, even going in a winter, it's 365 with apparel. I know people want to be styling in the summer. Man, I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm real sorry to hear about that. But I mean, this thing, all his energy, all that the time that y'all kicked it together, all that go into you. It's like all that you done learn from him, they're going to you. So that means you just gotta, execute it in the ways that he put it down with you to someone else, to your offsprings. So he ain't never gone. He's forever living in your heart. What do I think about Trump and the Korean president supposed to be getting along? Well, that's political theater. What people really need to be looking at, I think it done already took place, was the Bilderberg meeting. That super that is over any of this political theater that they're showing out here. Look at what all these corporations is doing behind closed doors and what they're planning to do, because they're the ones that's because think about it, they're the ones that contribute to those so-called political campaigns. So you want to know what they're doing. So if anything, after you get done with the stream, look up 2018 Bilderberg meeting. But that's just my opinion. Okay, bro, you said looking back, you should have joined the Air Force, but listen to Negroes and family about it was for the white man. I wasn't strong back then. Well, like I said, you every day on this earth is a learning lesson. What you feel in your heart of hearts to do that. Don't let no outside forces, kind of discourage you. If you really feel that you need to do something that will further your life and whoever you trying to have inner with in your life, that's what you do. Everybody got opinions about, the military and all that. A lot of people's, if you look back, a lot of people's grandparents was in the military. A lot of people, that's how, they got their foot in the, establish getting a GI Bill, get their home and then maybe get some more property and all that. Maybe that's how they came up in their family. So I can't really knock people in the military. Shoot, my great grandfather was in the military. My grandfather was in the military. So, I mean, some people pick those type of routes, to feel that's gonna put them on the path of greater things. Being able to see the world literally. You be in Rome, Italy, and see different spots and shit. You may say, "Oh, I want dual citizenship, and want to live over there or something." You never know. You never know how it comes. So I mean, just take it as a learning lesson. Let me roll back. Let me see. Okay, everything happens for a reason. Yup. Okay, Bilderberg talked about the new middle classes. Yeah, 200,000. Ain't a lot of the middle class of 200,000. That's still some chips. Let me see. They grouped all working class and ghettos, right? Through credit background checks and salaries, right? Yeah, you on it. Yeah, you can look. I'm telling you, the I touch on it a touch with this new interview I got coming up. I got a matter of fact, I got to get to editing those two. I mean, I did the artwork for it, but I got to get down to editing because each of them was basically 2 hours. But we hit on some good points within those particular interviews. But yeah, if you check through these neighborhoods all throughout the country, like as Dick Gregory said, dots. You know, these cities are dots. You know, black people go to dots. Like, okay, I'm going from Detroit. From Detroit, I'm going to St. Louis. From St. Louis, I'm going to Kansas City. From Kansas City, I'm going to LA. From LA, I'm going to Oakland. It's like dots. We ain't really hitting any other little, areas, but those particular dots that's set aside where, it's a whatever the structure rate of, as in how much money people can have being in those areas. Even when you think about it in your own city, some people don't even venture off to go to different parts of the city because it's like, well, it's not a lot of my kind in this area, or I feel I can't even go there. Go anywhere. Don't be limited to where you want to branch off and go see and go do. You got to kind of get those mental shackles off your brain. But yeah, gentrification is real. Okay, you need well soon, old school's on his way, so as soon as he gets here, I'll ask him that. Mine, give me a 40. Give me a 40. I need a 40. Let me see. Okay, 33. So the ruling class says if you don't make at least 250 a year, you're considered three-fourths of a human being. Interesting. Hmm. So now they're, instead of you saying, just blatantly as a human, if your pockets ain't at this status, you're three-fourths of a human being. I could kind of see that as like, it's on a monetized level. Like, you ain't shit because what you bring in is not even considered anything, even though all this money is printed out of fucking thin air. It ain't backed by shit. Yeah, the old middle class was 85,000 for married families, but now it's 200,000, and all new housing is zoned off. Yeah, I need I need to watch some YouTubes myself on that. I mean, I'm telling y'all to do it. I need to get up on it. I mean, I done seen sprinkles through social media where, people put up a meme or something, but I want to, sit back and watch a video that is going to direct me to some pages that I need to read some more research or some more articles on particular areas where they talking about. Because what y'all's telling me right here, that's good intel right there. And that's what I talk about. That's why I like these streams, is each one teach one. What you saying, you can go check it for yourself, and even seek it even further. Yeah, 33 and good brothers on it tonight. Y'all's really on it. I'm liking that. Y'all schooling everybody else within this stream. That's a good thing. Well, according to the United States Constitution, we're only three-fifths a person. That was never ratified. Okay, Lisa Smith. Does anybody dispute that, or you think that, okay, you agree? Okay. Yeah, see, I think these particular streams where we tackling topics that, they're not really showing on the news, like I like how you brought up, Larry, where you were saying, what I think about the Korean with the Korean president and, Trump thing. But like I said, where did Trump come from? I mean, we know he's a businessman and all that, but he was from Apprentice, a TV show. Essentially, that's what a president is. He's a poster child for the American public. What do you think Ronald Reagan was? He was an actor. Well, you think about it. Trump, he's a reality star. That's just another form of an actor. So I mean, ain't nothing changed. It's just recycled and new titles, but the same thing going on. Okay, let me back up a little bit. Oh yeah, they don't want colored folks or in any of them new developments at all. Shoot, you might as well say in certain parts of the so-called what used to be the hood, So you might as well say it's monetary segregation now. They're doing a monetary segregation. Well, you got to make 3 times the rent to live around here. I mean, we would have you here, but your pocketbook is not able to be where we're at. We don't discriminate against race. They just discriminating against your pocketbook. And then just like old school was talking about, if I don't know how y'all's hood work, but all throughout the hood they got the shot spotters. They got Wi-Fi through the city. I mean, they try to make it seem like okay, that's for your protection, and I think about it like this. I'm trying to think of the person. They recently said that. It'll come to me, but I'll say it. They say if the police is in, no matter of fact, I think it was Malcolm X. If the police are in the hood the most, wouldn't you think that would be the safest place? But all the so-called murders and things still happen. So what does it mean for them to be in the so-called hood where so much crime is happening, but it's still going on? Yeah, it's all about how much you got in your bank account, definitely. And then now they're bringing on the see, this is another one that I don't really too much understand, but the little bit I do understand about that cryptocurrency, people say, "Oh, well, it's good to get into crypto," but you think about it. Think they got Snowden on, being treasonous against the country, uh, uh dropping secrets on what people say. We already knew what he was doing. He's over there in Russia and stuff. But you think about all the stuff he knows, how they operate. Who knows if they're not behind all that crypto stuff too, and crash all that down, and people's money is already, a hard thing to hold on to. So you put your money into that crypto and it's not guaranteed to these computers and all that stuff crash down. Who's to say that you're gonna benefit with that? I mean, to me, the only people that probably got a heads up in that is who started in that real early. But that's just me. I don't really know about it, but how I see it is like it's hype. Like if you go on any social media, it's always someone hyping that like to the fullest. Like, oh, you need to get some cryptocurrency. You need to invest in this and all that. Right. But I'll say this, Kenya Fair, all these things that they're doing within this state, I done been to other states and they doing it there. They're upgrading everywhere. Shoot, I done seen some spots like they'll play videos down in Brazil and they're doing all this same things. Like if y'all ever notice, think about it like this. I know Minnesota ain't the only one. I know people in other states that done told me like those roundabouts, like it used to be areas where it was stop signs. Now they make the roundabouts so they don't have to have no stop sign. You gotta do the yield and wait till the other person circles around till you can, loop around to your next uh exit or whatever destination. Them is going up in a lot of areas around here. I don't know how it's going in y'all's areas. Matter of fact, I just got them talking on the last stream where they've been narrowing a lot of busy streets. So a lot of main drags that go through, the inner city, they've been narrow. So just think about it like this: people that done been homeowners for who knows how long. You can't really park in front of your house. You really can't even have no company over unless you got enough room in the back to park your car. You know what I'm saying? So they're trying to get people from less socializing and everything. Think about it. We was just talking Kenya, we was on the phone. The last time when I hit you back on when you was on live, basically, you know, people are glued in on these phones. Nobody's like interacting. Only ways interacting is kind of what we're doing right now. But once you step out in real life, people is like zombies. Like if they don't know you, you may not get a conversation. Yeah, bike lanes everywhere. You have bikers riding right in the driving lane. I'm like, okay, we got all. What's the sidewalk for? I mean, you got designated sidewalk and bike lanes when it's going for a parkway. Why can't you do it for the regular inner city? I mean, why can't you do it? Why can't you just widen the sidewalk for bikers to be on the sidewalk? You know? Oh, so they got that going down in Atlanta too. Matter of fact, I know I mean I know that's one particular area, but I seen in Atlanta they kept pumping the story like, oh look, they done made the crosswalk all rainbow in a certain part of Atlanta, and they just kept pumping them like, why are you pumping this? I mean, why do people need to know this? Why do we need to know they painted a street rainbow color on the crosswalk? Why do we need to know this? This is to me unnecessary information. Why don't y'all talk about how Flint is still without clean water? We talk about everything else and all what's going on over here in the world, but you can't even rectify that. Yeah, they shutting down a lot of power in here too. I was like I said, you hear it when I post one of these new interviews, but they're taking away a lot of places where younger folks, and even some of us, I won't say younger folks, even older folks would gather. Like I remember back in the day, used to be pool halls. People could gather in the pool hall. It'd be arcades. It'd be something where people could kind of gather where it wouldn't be like, okay, your dress code doesn't fit, you can't come in this establishment and all that. They even cutting down. I remember back in the day, people used to ride down through our inner city downtown, and after the clubs let out or when the club's going on, you just ride through in your car. Now, if you try to do that, you don't circle too many times. If we see you, we're gonna give you a ticket for that because they don't want people socializing. Point blank. I say we are social people. Yeah, they don't want us congregating at all or talking or anything like that. That's why I say, even in these live streams, like the other night, they kept making it seem like, okay, oh, your stream's not working no more. But then when I picked up my other medium to see if it was still going on, it was still going on normal. So that's a ploy. Like, okay, they're kind of hashing out certain situations. We don't want that, so let's make it seem like his system is having problems, so he can go off and people could disband from congregating and hashing these situations out. That's why I'll say it like this. That's why I kind of got away from the certain topics that I no longer have on this channel, because I don't want to keep talking about hollow ass shit that doesn't go nowhere. People need more than one particular area. I mean, how I look at in the Lions Den, me and Ken cover a vast amount of areas. We cover the areas where people want to basically relationship problems. We hash them things out, or I look at it, even if you're in the game, it's a relationship. It's not like a squares relationship, but it's still a relationship. You got an interaction with this person on a certain kind of level. We hash that out, but we also hash out other things that happen within this world and what we got to deal with and what we got to combat. And that's why I like these live streams, because we could bring up that kind of topic, and then someone has input on it, they could speak on it, or like, oh, well, what you saying is half true, or it's putting people on a better course to be more authentic in what they need to know. Oh, that's cool. Your pops at a pool hall. Like I said, that's you say a pool hall to some of these youngsters, they don't even know what you're talking about. Like, what you a pool hall? I don't know. I only what is that like in a center or something? And let's get on that. It used to be centers where people could, go late at night. If you want to hoop or whatever. I don't even see nothing like that no more at all. I mean, yeah, now they got health clubs. That's a little different. But with health clubs, you got to have memberships. I remember these gyms, there'd be barely, you wouldn't hardly have to pay nothing just to come in the gym and, hoop or whatever you're going to do. But those kind of places is done bit to dust. So it's like all these places where you can potentially congregate with people and, basically what we're doing right now, hashing out what's going on within the world, they want to eliminate all that. Yeah, when people start getting too wealthy, they try to, break us down. That's true. And then when certain people get some wealth, they don't want to speak the real. That's what I don't like either. Like, oh, this person got all this money. So what? If you ain't helping your brother, like Pac said, if you ain't helping your brother, what does it mean that you have money? It doesn't mean shit. Yeah, I like him because he was able to transform his game into something else. That's what everybody should be able to do. You should be able to transform it into something else that's going to be prosperous for you and yours that's within your life. Be a good example. I mean, it's not saying that being the greatest gentleman of leisure, is something wrong with that, but I mean it doesn't last forever. And to send people with this false hope of, oh yeah, you're gonna be just like the in the movie The Mac. And like I said, people say, oh, the Mac was fake. No, the Mac was about the War Brothers, so it was actually real. Matter of fact, the person that died when the Mac starts and like this is dedicated to, he was actually killed before the movie went to print. He was actually in the movie when he's in a barbershop and when it's at the players ball. That was actually him. That picture right there, that is him. But a lot of people don't understand that all that white fur that Max Julian had on was actually his fur. But he was playing a part essentially as him, as being the Mac, the one that's uh, uh living a life of a true gentleman of leisure. Oh yeah, your pop's a pool room was a weed spot. Yeah, I mean, all kind of things happen. I remember back in the day when I was young, it was like they had the ways, and people would come in there play them. What's that? Them what's them tables where it's the soccer, the little soccer dudes, the foosball tables and all that, and the air hockey and all that. Everybody would be congregating in there. Somehow, those kind of spots just magically went away. It ain't no places like that no more. They're trying to eliminate that. They want everybody divided. You know, yeah, foosball. I would like to. That would be something to interview Jay Prince if that could ever happen. I tried to reach out to interview Freeway Ricky Ross, but that hasn't materialized so far. But I can still shoot that out there. Yep. Yeah, so when you hear them people talking about, oh, that was just a movie. No, that movie was actually modeled after real players in the game. Yep, Frank and Ted Ward. Yep, exactly. They do get rich and go mute. But to me, like I said, I look at it like this. I don't know if y'all look at it like this, but this is how I look at it like this. The ones that they say that are oh so rich and wealthy, to me, they're like glorified zoo animals. And when I say this is think about when you go to the zoo. You go to the zoo and you see, how these animals of the wild are they're so great, but it's like they're living in essentially a terrarium. They get fed well and all that, but they don't. It's not like they're in the actual wild. They're in like a fake wild scenery, but it's not the wild. So that to me is the same way with these entertainers, the ones that they put on the highest pedestal, like Jay-Z and Beyonce and all. They're on high pedals that they they can't even live a regular life no more. They can go back to Dallas or parts of New York, just hashing out every day. So to me, when I hear Jay-Z's music, it's like I'm not. How can I relate to someone that's living on billion dollar status when you're living in a whole different kind of world and you got all kind of securities and everything? Like, I don't understand how that can be interpreted as, oh, they living the most realest life. To me, if you down there with the people and hashing out, just like I think the best thing I heard kind of addressing that is they interviewed Mike Tyson about Mayweather, and it's like Mayweather can't take his kids to school. Muhammad Ali could take his kids to school. He was loved by the people. It didn't matter that he had so much money because he was one with the people. But when you get to that position where you got to have all this security, to me that means you become something that's not real, and people will see you as a mark. Versus you like, man, I really love this person. This person, I could relate to this person. It's just like thinking that's why people like Pop, because like he was in all the areas where people were still fucked up. He wasn't playing like, oh, I'm so Hollywood, I can't help my brother man out. I'm a soldier this shit out. Just like when a lot of people don't remember when I think it was, I don't remember what state it was, but wherever he was at, it was two drunk cops fucking with this young brother, and he ended up getting in a shootout with them, and he beat that case because they was in the wrong. A lot of people can relate to them type of situations. Well, thanks for that love, Kenya Fair. Thank you. Like I said, I don't got no Facebook. I ain't gonna lie, I don't got no Facebook. I ain't got no Instagram. So the only things I did have a Vine, and then when they ended that ended that. I do got a SoundCloud, but I rarely mess with that SoundCloud. But I do have a SoundCloud. But as far as that, I don't have any other social media. I had a main reason why I didn't like no Facebook. After watching how, I mean, I'll look at it like this. All these social medias are connected to, those people, but something about Facebook, when it first started, I just didn't like how you went about signing in and how you had to sign in versus every other type of social media medium. Just like before Instagram got bought by Facebook, I was about to get it, but when I found out Facebook got it, I was like, nah, I don't need that. But I don't knock nobody that have it. I know, and with me having the TooCool2Khan brand, it can actually help it more than anything. It's just I just been slow on trying to make that transition on getting that type of a medium. Let me see. You said Hollywood or Holy Hood? Let me see. Let me back up. I mean, if I might have to, Rashad, you still in the room? Let me see. If Rashad's still in the room, I'm gonna ask him a question because that's Rashad is the one behind the scenes on getting some of my latest people that I done got. If he's in the room, I'm gonna ask him a question still about some getting certain people. Let me see. Let me back up. I want to make sure. I want to make sure I catch every one of y'all's comments. I like to try to answer because how you be on some people's streams and they just keep talking and talking. I'm like, man, why am I even commenting if you ain't even reading none of my comments? That just seems like you ignoring it. That's what the stream is for. It's for me answering what you got to say. Rick, were you thinking? Were you? Wait a minute, Rick. Were you thinking memes come from? What about memes? Kind of restate what you're saying about the memes. Yeah, I'm trying to keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, it's like I'm the one man show. I mean, like I said, I got other people that kind of reach out for certain things I need, but I'm the one man show. I do a lot of the artwork. I do a lot of the who I should get at what time. I'm like I'm doing everything. I don't got a lot of people helping me with the TooCool2Khan brand. It's kind of just me. It's always been like that. And to me, with it expanding, each year expands in a different kind of form. Is like I take on new things. So that's why it's kind of slow on getting those other two completed interviews out, because like I got to set aside time to do that while still carrying on other things that I got going on within life. Just like everybody else has multiple things that they doing, you know. Where do I think you saying? Where do I think memes come from? Is that what you're saying? Okay. Can you say you're talking to the room? Okay. Yeah, y'all pay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, I know from time to time, y'all read what's within the stream, but just scroll up and down and read someone's comment. Matter of fact, if you ain't did it yet, scroll through there and go to Kenya's Instagram. Even if you have to step out this room, I don't care. Step out the room and go check out his Instagram. Everybody needs some boss custom apparel in their life. I'm always gonna rep that brother because it's better than putting a piece of steel in someone's ribs. I rather you be able to buy something from a man and that he don't put it his work and talent into, and you're gonna be looking lavish versus someone putting that steel in your ribs like you give it up. You know, you still in the room, Lisa Smith, or what's that? Lady Lena 04. I ain't heard nothing from y'all. Yeah, I got to look out. I mean, as far as when people talk that, oh, you didn't look out for me and all this kind of stuff, that's nonsense. I always try to look out for people, you know. And then when people don't want to help them, they self, what are you to do if someone ain't helping themselves and you've been helping them? You got to step back from them. But then that's when they get all mad and pissed off because they didn't have the self initiative. Fearless Leathers, you hear 'em? Fearless Leathers. Fearless Leathers on Instagram. Oh, just listening? Okay. Well, I mean, people's saying something to you too, Lisa Smith. So I mean, you gotta respond to them 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 comments. They should make it where the people that's getting messages, they should get some type of a chime so they know like, oh, someone's saying something to me. They should. But I guess as it goes on, they probably will introduce something like that. Because essentially live streaming is a new thing. Okay, where do you think memes come from? Well, people make memes, but then again, sometimes I'll be wondering, like, is that generated from some type of algorithm? I mean, you think of some of these memes that people put up, they be getting like thousands of hits and views. Like, how do, like, you can make your own meme and that shit don't do nothing, but then some person that maybe got maybe 100 subscribers or some shit meme be going like 10,000 retweets or reposts or whatever. So you be wondering, like, what's really behind putting certain memes out. Old school must be taking a slow route. It's been way past some 20 minutes. I still ain't seen them yet. That's all right. We've been hashing out some good topics within this stream, so it's all good. That's why I said there ain't no regrets, because life's gonna rewrite the story whichever way. If you in it, if you ain't in it, it's still gonna go on. Yeah, memes do be funny. Especially them Jordan memes. They be putting them Jordan memes on everything. That crying Jordan meme. And then it's the occasional, I like the meme, or it's more like a gif, it ain't a meme. It's one of them gifs where with Denzel when he's Malcolm X, and it's like he's trying to figure something out, and then he hits the table, like, and he takes his glasses off. That gif's kind of good too. Or what's the other one where the brother sitting in the truck, he's like, fuck out my face, fuck out my face, fuck out my face. That one's good too. Or what's another meme? The white guy that gets the idea, like, okay, like, are you serious? Where he's blinking his eyes, like, okay. That one's pretty good. If I had my other little thing around, I was search through, because I got some of them joints saved. The best one this year is Drake Got a Baby. Oh yeah, I seen that one. Yeah, that one with the Tupac and all that. Yeah, that one was cool. Or what was the one Drake where they was putting Drake everywhere when he had them boots on? He was stepping off everywhere. I think it's originated from a Rick Ross video or something like that. That's an old one. Oh yeah, the Cosby meme with Morgan Freeman. Yeah, that was a good one too. The boot buffer meme. Well, that was actually real. So I mean, I don't see how that was a meme. That was real. And what's funny, let me elaborate on that, because it's been things said about me posting that actual video that came from Instagram, and I just reposted it. Matter of fact, I want to say Lisa Smith put me on to that video. It was from Instagram. It was the dude ain't in here. He's also from Australia, but Jesus is Lord. The dude that posted that on Instagram was from Australia, and they must have tipped him some money to film him. And he stood in front of that camera and he did his little shooking and jiving in front of the camera. I didn't post none of that 35 years. That's what that man put on there, saying he'd been shining shoes for 35 years, and he started in, was it LA or whatever they put on there. And I just put it up there. I didn't type any of that up there. So far as it been made, oh, you're lying. I didn't say it. It's the person that, say, oh, can I put you on my Instagram when you shining my boots, my partner's boots? That was that person. I just reposted the video. So ain't no lies on my part. You gotta take that up with the person that actually got that live on their Instagram to this day. Okay, you said, say, homie, you you won. Be having Pimp Ken on too, right? You and him chopping it up like eating rice with chopsticks. Okay, I dig that. At a hibachi grill, yeah, yeah. I mean that. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, the one that called the police on dude barbecuing. Yeah, that's been a funny one too. They've been putting that on everything. I've been seeing that on shirts and all. But yeah, I initially I reached out to Ken and he was cool people. He's a cool brother. I'm trying to think of some more memes that's kind of funny, or them gifts. A lot of them gifts is would be funny too. It don't be only just be the memes. It be them gifts that be kind of funny. Or what's the one when I guess I'm trying to think when they had Nicki Minaj blasting off into space when she was twirling her hair around and stuff. They had her blasting off into space, twirling and stuff. That was a good video gift meme, whatever you want to call it. The girl with the glasses. I'm trying to think. The girl with the glasses. Or what? I want to say that might have been more of a vine where dude's like, "What you want to do, bro?" And dude's like, "What the fuck's up then?" So then he started chasing him, and dude ran in the street, got hit by a car and shit. Motherfucker flew way in the air. I'm like, gosh damn. That's what happens. You get to doing all that tough talking, and then your ass get to running, not looking where you're going. You're supposed to look both ways before you cross out into traffic. But that's what happens when karma get on your ass. Oh yeah, put some respect on my name. Yeah, that was a good one too. How he had his arms all folded and everything. Yeah. Or what's the ones with Kermit when Kermit's asking, the dark side Kermit something, oh, maybe I should do this. No, maybe you should do this. Them Kermits. Or you might as well say the Kermits when he's sipping the tea too. That was good too. Or I know y'all know about this old boy that got the cowboy hat on. He's like bam, bam, pow, pow. When he they be playing the music and he be leaning all on the hood of the car and everything. That's a good one too. A matter of fact, the last one they did with that, he was in the ambulance and he came all suited and booted and he was popping all around too. The dog in the bathroom, man. The dog in the bathroom. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, that should be funny. I'll be watching that. It's like every now and then they'll spring up on your time, like, oh, okay. I'll sit back and rewatch it. Or what's the old man like? Hell no, hell to the no, no, no. I say hell no. I like that one too. Old man got a whole song about hell no. Yeah, people shooting fireworks around where I'm at too. I'm like, gosh damn. Shit, you gonna have it all shot up by the time it really make it to the fourth. But I know, Larry, that's some PTSD for you. Since you said someone try to give you some lead poisoning, you know, to hear them that shit going off, that kind of brings back unwanted memories. Or what's the one brother? I like the one brother. What's his name? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. What was I gonna say? The brother that says, "Yeah, son, I need you to build me a house." What you doing? What's his name? He got glasses on. He be playing like he's an old man and stuff. Like, son, I'm gonna have to. You gonna have to build me a house over here. Now, what you doing? I'm still at work. What do you mean work, boy? That dude. Man, I just seen one of his videos. I gotta find it. Yeah, Ha Davis. Yes, exactly. That's who I'm talking about. Ha Davis. That brother's funny too. Yeah, I like the 50 Cent when he's in the when he pulls up in the Rose, that white Rose, and he looks and he just dips off. I like that one too. Power, I've never seen Power. I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen Power. Yeah, this finna be a breeze. Matter of fact, I want to say he got some YouTube. Matter of fact, I know he posts all his stuff on different social medias, but he actually got some YouTube. Matter of fact, I want to say I'm subscribed to it. Another one that if y'all ain't peeped him, this brother's funny. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. I'm gonna get it right. I don't want to say it wrong because y'all need to go to his shit. That shit's funny if you ain't even went to it before. Let me find it. As soon as I find it, I'll tell you what it. Excuse me if I ain't got to y'all's messages. I've been on the road just kind of talking. Let me find it. Okay, it's real 85 vids. It's like he takes Grand Theft Auto play, and then it adds a voice to it. That should be funny as hell. Go to is real 85 vids. That shit is hilarious. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post up one of his videos I think is funny on the thing so y'all can check that out. I put my boy up on it. He was dying. Let me find it. Where is it at? As soon as I find it, I'm gonna put it up there. Y'all gotta check that shit out. That shit's so damn funny because it's relatable. That's what makes it funny. Let me see. Um, okay. Now, if y'all hear an echo, that's because I'm posting this link up for y'all to go watch. Let me see. Let me see. Come on, man. Yeah, when y'all get time, go check this link out. This shit's funny as hell. Matter of fact, I put double R up on it, and he was dying off of that shit. Yeah, the voiceover on GTA. Yeah, vet weather is coming. It's only a small thing that's holding me back from pushing my vet too. I need to get on that. Pull that top off and let the sounds bump. Let the custom interior be shown and everything. What's holding me back? My stupid shifter done messed up. I gotta basically I got the shifter. I need to get it installed. I just been being lazy. Right. Yeah, because we don't get too many nice months within this state. Matter of fact, I should make it a thing tomorrow. I'll go over there to the dude that doesn't and see when he actually has some time to fit me in. 'Cause I don't want to just be. It's like I be particular about leaving that car with certain people. It's like I gotta know when you done with it. You can't be just having this kind of car just laying over. I can see if it was just like one of my Lincolns or something. I wouldn't care. But my vet is like I'm real touchy about that thing. You said one night you seen I had like 2,000 views. 2,000 views on what? 2,000 views on what? I'll say this. A lot of I've been experienced like, okay, my stuff will be going like some of my lines then like the last one that went up to like damn near 8,000, and then I turn around and look at it, it's at like 39,000 or 3,900. I'm like, wait a minute, from 8,000 to 3,900 they chopping it because they don't want people to be watching some of the stuff that we saying in it. Shoot, I had one of them, they totally pulled it down. They put it down for like maybe, I say it was pulled down for like 2 weeks and then it reappeared. So I'll be having all kind of crazy stuff going on my videos. Yeah, because I'm telling you, I gotta still make a video about that. If I show you what they send out for my notifications, it's like maybe 2%. 2% to it goes out to 2% of the people. So you figure if I got super thousands of subscribers and it's only going out to 2%, that ain't nothing. Like this other guy I watch, he don't have he's not, his channel is nothing like what I do, but I like watching because it's about cars. This brother had like 90,000 subscribers. They knocked his whole channel down. I mean, it's good enough he had a backup channel, but you just figure he had like thousands of videos, maybe like 3,000 videos, and he had 90,000 subscribers. His backup channel only got like 8,000, and they only be giving them like maybe 100 views out of that 8,000, and that's crazy in itself. But it's about changing. A lot of people are like, oh, this channel's not doing good. No, they're implementing a lot of new things where people's channels that was really doing good, that was conveying a lot of truth, or just even in some of the language, they can hit you because certain kind of language you use. I mean, I like to not like to, but occasionally whatever way you're talking, you might use an explicitive. If you use too many of those, the algorithm pick that up and try to block the views on that because you're using too many explicitives. But then again, in other cases, they let certain people do whatever they want because they following a script. And I'll tell y'all something about that. I'm gonna put you up on game on this. I had one. I'll say it like this. It was a culted type of picture, and it came into one of my mentions in a DM, and it said, they kept asking me what are my political views, and how do I feel about certain situations, and then they brought it to me like this, like, we can get you to go viral. All you got to do is work for us and say certain things that we want you to put out into the social media realm. And I basically told him, like, I don't work for nobody. I work for myself. I don't take orders. So it's like after I said that, it was like, okay, he don't go along with the program. So your shit's never gonna, go viral, get a lot of views, because you're gonna keep spouting the things that wake people up versus, you know, dropping that misinformation. And or like just like brother Kenya Fair, or you can promote brother stuff on here and try to have other people blow up. We don't want none of that. We want you to ignore all that kind of stuff. No, I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna go off the cuff, just like uh, uh, any real brother should do. Oh yeah, the net neutrality. Now Trump stopped that, and they slowed down. Yeah, monetize. They don't want independent success. Exactly, they don't want independent success. That they don't want nobody they can contend with, later. Like, okay, if we keep press all these ones down, we won't have no new coming, what they would say is a new coming Messiah, where people's listen to him and trying to give people different routes, way of thinking, versus all that hive mind thinking about all that dumbass bullshit. Matter of fact, I might get hit on this because I said bullshit, but I don't care because I want to keep it 100. I want y'all to, get where I'm coming from and know that I'm not trying to, sell, make believe ass shit. Let me see. Yeah, they definitely control what people should see. I mean, like I said, a lot of people just happenstance, find my channel from time to time, and I'm glad that you do. But how looking at a greater scheme on other channels that's doing other things, I'm like, man, I don't see after the video ends, it shows all who you should watch, or even on your desktop, it said, oh, follow these people or subscribe to these people. And when I go to my own channel and it says subscribe to these people, like, I wouldn't even watch this person. Why do I gotta have them up on my thing? I don't support what they're doing. But they figure, okay, you all basically saying the same thing, so this is the same type of person that people subscribe to. I don't buy that, you know. Matter of fact, it really ain't about subscribing. It's like, okay, I like the content, I could just watch it. I don't have to subscribe to it. I can still support by watching it. That subscribe thing is I don't know, especially how they ain't even playing fair. I don't get caught up in that. Protect your intellectual property at all costs. Stop feeding these culture vultures. True. Yeah, TV definitely ain't the same no more. House explosions? Where's it been some house explosions? I haven't heard. Well, I ain't been up on the news, so I can't say that it hasn't happened. I haven't heard about any house explosions. What you think about people who you respect trying to bring you down? Okay, what do I think about people you respected trying to bring you down? Well, it's always gonna be a Judas cult. It's always gonna be a Judas cult. It's always gonna be someone that's insecure within their feelings. It's always gonna be somebody like that. But long as I know I'm standing on truth and I don't have to have no gimmicks, or I don't have to sit up and beg, because I look at it like this: it's begging. If someone's gonna do like, oh, I contribute this, they're gonna do it. I don't have to be like, oh, you should just send me some money because what I'm doing is helping you. No, if someone feels that they're gonna do that, they're gonna do that. I shouldn't have to keep harping that infomercial song. Because matter of fact, brother that used to comment on here because he be doing some things himself. I had a chance to speak with him, and he said, I got sick of watching certain people because they're basically like an infomercial. Like, oh, they say so much stuff, and then they're like, okay, now you gotta give me some money and all that kind of stuff. To me, I support people that are actually supplying something to the people. Like Kenya Fair, he got some apparel going on. So you can choose from whatever you want, and like, I want it made up like this, and it's custom. That versus someone who's saying a whole bunch of regurgitated words that you can hear damn near on every other channel, and then saying I want some money for that. No, that ain't how I go. Now, if you got a book, you got a DVD you pushing, you got a clothing line you're doing, that's something someone can give you. Like, okay, I want this, and I'm gonna pay you for that. But far as talking and all that, that's almost, I align that with someone that's holding up the cardboard sign and got the little cup trying to get whatever you got in your pocket. That's the most basic level hustle you can see. I don't even call it a hustle. That's just panhandling. That ain't even a hustle. That's a panhandling. That's the lowest. What are you actually offering the people? Wait, say that again, Larry. You said he was saying tricking and tricking. Break that down again. Right, I don't believe that trying to, because it's a old wore out story. That's like if you got a homeboy and y'all supposed to be getting money, but he always, like, when you go out to eat or something, like, oh man, can you give me something to eat? Like, damn, okay, if I'm always getting you something to eat, I mean, what the hell you doing? I mean, we supposed to be both hustling, so why ain't you hustling? I'm hustling, so why ain't you hustling? That's gonna get tired after a while. And that's how I looked at it too. I don't have nobody on my channel begging about give them some money. You know, if anything, I have people that they got an album. Go pick up the album. You like some good music, pick up their album. Support that way. They got some clothing line going on. Buy that clothing line. If this fit what you see yourself being in, pick that up. But first, just I done said something slick, so now you need to hit my hand on something. Nah. I don't want to support that. But I can't knock it. Some people have success within that. Look at these churches. They got people talking slick all day in the church service, and then at the end of the service, they pass that bucket around for everybody to pay their tithings and things like that. So I guess it's people doing that, but I'm not a supporter of that. So let me get back to y'all's comments. Okay, Anthony, you said you was just shopping that earlier. The man got to pay his own way. Exactly. Do keep talking, tricking. Yeah. Oh, that dude that kept talking about tricking. Yeah. I think that dude kept saying about that tricking stuff because he was trying to get a rise. If you heard that one, old school's like next question, like okay, that's what you on. That's what you on. I mean, to each their own. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with treating your people. Yeah, but every day that's when it becomes to be a problem. Like every now and then, there ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But when it starts to get like an old record, people are like, man, I'm turning off of this. You're turning me off. That's always like you always got a bill coming in the mail. You like, man, I'm sick of this damn bill. Let me cancel this cable. I'm sick of this cable. I don't even watch this shit anyways. I say me that money could be going to something else. I could be investing this into something where I'm gonna be getting a nice return or something. Damn, we already at 92 minutes. What do I think about the IRS? Well, the IRS, they go hand in hand with the Federal Reserve, so they're just the opposite end. One prints it, the other one retrieves it. One prints it, the other one retrieves it. And if you don't play along with those particular stipulations, they're going to be retrieving more of your federal dollars that are printed. So that's what I think about them. Yeah. I would say how can I put this? Get a good accountant. And when I say get a good accountant, someone that damn near probably looks just like you, and seek out how you will not have to, you know, give out unnecessary amount of your dividends by speaking to someone that's accountant or a financial advisor that looks just like you can do that. You have that option. you know that's how you get more intelligence and a more way of holding on to your wealth. So that would be my advice. I mean, if anybody else has any input in that area what Larry just spoke on, you could add your opinions on that particular comment as well. That's what I would say. Yeah, they definitely ain't no joke. They're not no joke at all. I know a lot of people that pay into them damn near every year. Yeah, they ain't nothing to play with. So what? Everybody's still in the room, or what's going on? You talking about? Oh, yeah, they got on Wesley Snipes' ass. But you know what's called about the Wesley Snipes situation? He actually had the money to pay them. He had the money, and he had a. And speaking of accountant, he had an accountant, but the accountant didn't look like him. And the accountant actually didn't file his taxes. It wasn't Wesley Snipes. So actually, that should fall with that particular firm. But since Wesley Snipes is a star, they had to make an example. So they, oh no, you didn't pay your taxes. No, well, I went through this accountant. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, well, I got the money to pay the fine. We don't want the fine. We just want the have you serve set amount of time in prison. Now that's some bullshit. Just like I want to say, I just read you know how those stories be coming up on your timeline, whatever your social media. Brother served wrongfully 31 years in prison. They gave him $75. And then was the other one where the brother was wrongfully killed, and they gave the family $4. Just straight bullshit. You paid the full. Hey, that's the way to be. Keep them people off your back. Right, that ain't right at all. Yeah, because matter of fact, the jury, and the jury probably wasn't the same complexion as the brother that done got killed, awarded the family $4, said he brought about his own death when it's found wrongfully that he was killed. I mean, that's crazy. But then they expect you to operate, like everything's normal going on in this society. It's not normal. It's abnormal. Right, $4. Yeah, I want to say it was something crazy. It was like $1 for the towards the burial, and then like the three other dollars was for his kids or some shit. It was crazy. It's like he had three kids, the $3 for the kids, and then the $1 for the burial. It was some crazy shit. I'm not bushing. You can look up that story. Go to Google. Family awarded $4, and they'll come back with that story I'm talking about. Yeah, this world is a trip. But I look at it like this. It's a lot of good races. I say races or ethnicities, creeds, but a lot of people get caught up in these stereotypes. What they done seen on the TV. What they keep plastering. So when they meet you, some people, hey, how's it going, brother, and all that kind of stuff. I hate that shit. Like, just talk to me normal. Don't try to think how figure out, well, this is how brothers talk and all that. No, just talk to me normal. How's it going? What's going on with you? Yeah, could talk to me like that. When you try to do all that other extra shit, that's when I get irritated. That means you've been watching too much of this media, thinking this is how every brother you see should be acting or whatever. Just be yourself. Oh, let's do the Obama bump. Come on, you do the Obama bump, don't you? No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't shake hands. I don't do the bump or anything. Just how are you doing? Okay, or what's going on? All right. I can talk actual English. Yes, I may occasionally use my ebonics with my brothers if I feel I need to, but I can talk the King's English because we all speaking that shit. Right. Definitely they thinking they slick. Or then when you do speak normal, it's like, huh? You keep getting a lot of huhs. Like, I know I'm speaking clearly. What, you wasn't expecting me to talk like this? Normal? You were expecting me? Yeah, yo, what's going? No, I don't talk like that. My words ain't jumbled up. I can actually enunciate what needs to be said within that whatever said conversation. Well, yeah, whenever y'all get a chance, peep out that link I put in there. That shit is funny as hell. Matter of fact, after you watch that one, he got other ones that's funny as hell. Matter of fact, he got one that's called Sidewalk, and within there it's like, uh, it shows him walking down the street, and it shows the Caucasian brother across the street, and he's like, "Oh man, look, man, it's because we black." Like, nah, man, he ain't crossing the street because of that. So then they do it again. He crosses again. Like, man, see, look at this. So yeah, check that one out. It's called Sidewalk on that same link that I sent out. That one's a funny one, and it's highly relatable. You be like, yeah, brothers actually go through this on an everyday basis on some particular fashion or form. So what's up? Everybody cool? What's going on? I know the views is fluctuating. Matter of fact, if you ain't click that like, click the like. Click the like button. Ain't nothing like clicking the like button. If you like what's been going on within this stream, click it. Let's see. I guess there ain't gonna be no old school tonight. He must have said, I'm going home, fix me something to eat, lay back and do whatever. He probably having a forest fire somewhere or something. What do I think about Caucasian women using the N word? Uh, I mean, in this climate now, they trying to get people to have their buttons pushed. And I'll say it like that, like, okay, you're supposed to be outraged when they say this. Why? Like, I only can get outraged if, I'll look at it like this. As long as you ain't touching me, you can't fuck with me on that old programming. Oh, I done said this word and this. I done said this, you know. I mean, yes, it's gonna irritate you because what it holds some things back in the day that people was saying ill, but we in the 2018, man. Hold on a second, that's old school right there. Hold on, yo. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Wait. Let me back that up. Uh, 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 Saying it during sex, I don't know about that. Now that could be a problem if that slipped out during sex. I think I'd be stopping right there. Like, hold up, you got me fucked up. That ain't going down. Now, on that kind of situation, yeah, it'd be a problem with that. Exactly. You most definitely gotta check it because if you let it slide, they gonna be nigga all the time. No, unacceptable. So Larry and Anthony English, you still in the house, Kenya? Who's because it's only showing four, so some people must have dropped out. Like, I'm dropping out. I ain't even saying I'm dipping. Lisa Smith, you still there? You don't fell asleep or dropped out or what? Who's still in the house? 33, you still up in here? Bro, you still up in here? I ain't heard nothing from this Anthony English and Larry so far. Yeah, old school said he want to come through, but shoot, I don't know. It done the numbers done went down. By the time you get here, it might not be popping no more. What do I think about women using drugs? What kind of drugs? I mean, a lot of females like to have forest fires. I mean, if you ain't got a problem with forest fires, then I guess that ain't bad. But them Zan, them bars and Mollies and all that. I mean, I wasn't in. I'm not in that generation of that kind of thing, so I couldn't see that. Matter of fact, popping all them different drugs, them type of different drugs. I can imagine what they unmentionables smell like. It probably got some nasty kind of odor to it. Oh yeah, I'm cool on that. I I don't want them nasty odors when you getting down to the get down. Yeah, that's a definite thing. You got to put a lot of water into your system. A lot of people kind of don't they kind of okay. I could drink some Gatorade and drink all these juices. No, put water into your diet daily. When your urine is extra yellow, that means you're dehydrated. You ain't been getting your water intake in. A good rule of thumb with water, I'll say this. They say whatever your body weight is, drink half of that in ounces. So, say you 200, you drink 100 ounces a day. If you're 300, you drink 150. So half your weight, whatever your weight is, you drink half that in ounces. Now, I had one person tell me whatever you weigh, you drink that in ounces. But I mean, I guess that's a good thing. But you're gonna be pissing like a racehorse drinking whatever your weight is. I mean, I guess unless you're frail, you're 75, then. But shoot, even for someone that only weighs 75 pounds, they still gonna be pissing a lot. But I try to make that a thing. I try to at least, you know, I'll start off in the morning. So then I got all my water intake in for the day. I drink half my weight and knock it out in the morning or whatever by the midday, and then I'm straight. Yeah, hydrating daily is a must. I was gonna say, man, y'all's the only two. Who's the other person that ain't checking in? I mean, people done dropped out. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it ain't no thing that you have to tell me you still in or not. Just be like, oh, I got a dip. I'm like, okay, because then it seems like I'm talking to somebody, but then I'm not because they ain't there no more. Yeah, old school might be too late. I might have to hang it up. Just tell old school he missed out. Yeah, shoot, it's almost going on 12 o'clock. Oh yeah, gotta stay definitely. Yeah, because like I said, you ain't drinking no water and you dehydrated. That means you gonna be smelling rank in certain areas, and that ain't acceptable at all. There's only so much that soap can do. If you ain't eating right, you gonna be smelling rank. Thank you, y'all. Y'all's the one that make the show. I'm just I'm the host with the mostest. You know, I try to keep it like Beetlejuice. Most definitely. Matter of fact, since it's been so long, like I said, I know y'all, the few people that's in here, y'all like old school, but it's done slowed down. I mean, I think we done covered the most vast areas of, what's been going on, and y'all want to get to doing something else. And I don't want it to just be seeming like I'm just straggling y'all on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a wrap. And hopefully the rest of y'all night is a prosperous one. Y'all go to lay down, hopefully the most high, says, hey, you could make your reappearance here tomorrow. But I'm signing out. Peace 'em up.